the season in. Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Baton Rouge taking on New York. First pitch coming your way next. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That's towards center. Siri in position. Corrals it. And there's one away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
One down, base is empty.
That's ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. They say you win.
0-1. Off the plate, ball 1.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Back here in Kansas City, today's starting pitcher, Don Sutton. What do we have on him?
Well, he's very unique for one clear reason, Boog, and that's because he throws a screwball, a legit screwball. It's not just a two-seam fastball that has run. And pretty much no one throws a true screwball in this game anymore, but he does, and he actually can be really effective with the pitch. It kind of breaks like a slider, but it moves to the pitcher's arm side instead of the glove side. I'm really excited to see it in action because I've heard it is devastating.
That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. So digging in, Colton Heath. First pitch is in the dirt. Sutton He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
The tag, and he's out. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution.
Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Pete Crow Armstrong.
The designated hitter, Pete
Crochet back to work. Crochet, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Pitch misses there, ball 1. No score here in the second. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Check swing, he held up, and it's 2-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Pavin Smith, in there for a strike at the top of the zone. That one fouled off.
Finish him.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 1 away. Digging in, Jason Giambi. Swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty. That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner. And the count's even at 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Langoliers makes the grab, 2 down. Adolis Garcia digs in now.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Outside low, ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Smith makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. And now it's going to be Mickey Mantle. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
0-2 is the count.
And that just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Shea Langoliers will hit next. Yeah, that's fouled off. Missed with a changeup. 1-1. Top of the third, no score. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. It's Ray Boggs now.
Ray Boggs.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 2. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now the DH, Zach Neto. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And now 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Jason Bay now at the plate. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, these players just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
And it's caught for the out. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Flied to right his first time. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one at the knees for a strike. Fourth inning underway, no score. Stays alive. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Tommy Edman at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there for strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike two. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Garcia makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Kansas City, and now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one is downstairs, and it's 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Heath. Grounded out his first time. To the right side. Steps on first for the out. And now it's Jose Siri.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ripped to right. Oh, he gloves it. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now it's the DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one drilled left field, back there. Got it, bangs against the wall, but holds on. Next to hit, Tim Raines. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one. And here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
3.
He goes down looking. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mickey Mantle, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one is inside ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike
1 ball,
1.
1 strike. 2 balls.
In the
strike.
dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there.
Ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking and make sure that they don't get any confidence.
This one in the dirt. Reigns at second with 2 down. Caught him looking for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
The catcher,
Sutton back to work.
Langoliers.
Ball 1 there. Langoliers measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reigns makes the catch. 1 down. And now the first baseman, Jason Giambi. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Good eye right there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That's a little bit low. Next pitch, not close, up high. In the air, right side. And that's a foul ball. That one laced to center and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. Fly to center his first time. Oh, 1 down. Squirts away a little bit. Runner takes off in the air, left field, down the line, and it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Base hit and a run comes in.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. Now Gregory Soto gets the call from the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either. Opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one misses. Now 3-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
1-0.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Siri in position. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's downstairs. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Kansas City. And now Colt Keith.
Justin May.
That one pushed to the left and foul. He caught it behind his back. And very nicely done for the out. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Shea Langoliers. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. May fires. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Reaching down, makes the catch. Top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Ryan McMahon. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
And that's
Ball
downstairs and outside.
1-1.
And now two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now one
3
miss.
balls, 1 strike.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
3-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here comes Tommy Edman. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count. Nope. Ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of
1-1.
the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to 1. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next is the designated hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball. Ground ball right side, and that goes foul. Two outs. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Swings through it for the catch. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. And that is out of play. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Liner to second and picked on the hop. It's there, and that's a great play. Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Garcia.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one is inside. Swings and misses, struck him out. Wade Boggs digs in now.
Third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Fouled off left side. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And now, Peyton Smith, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 1 down. Base is empty.
Yep, that ball went out.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 ball.
And now 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Inside. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
Now pitching.
Joe Kelly takes over on the mound.
These are the and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second?
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Zach Neto. May back to work. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Misses
Ball,
off the
that's
plate. 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Check swing, and he held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bay in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Out towards left center. Reigns pulls it down, and there are 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. And takes low for ball 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Got the top of the ball a little bit.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second. Out at second. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Yelich set down on strikes. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kelly, the slender right-hander. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So they're down to their final out. Now a chance for Ryan McMahon. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2. This could end it. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shump.
let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. That is out of here. Another home run. That clears the wall. No doubt about that one. His third in a row. Four in a row now. That one is gone. Another home run. Make it 9 home runs. That one clears the wall. No question about that one. Another home run. See you later. That one's in the bullpen. And there it is. His 14th home run. Out of here. That's his 15th home run. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Shohei Ohtani.
Coming to you live from Southern California. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Los Angeles Angels.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill, the lefty, Yusei Kikuchi. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Leading
now
off
it's the right
afternoon
fielder,
for Detroit,
Kerry Carpenter.
The right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Gets the call, and away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 107.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
One, two now. That one
That's
missing
it.
inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Gleyber Torres up to hit. That one hooked foul. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
And next is the designated hitter, Colt Keith. That one the other way. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Riley Green.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark in a city steeped in baseball history. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York going up against the Cincinnati. About to get started here. And towing the slab in this one, Hunter Green.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And a foul ball.
For pitch, 7 o'clock.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Ellie De La Cruz. Now at the plate. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And that one fouled off. Keith gets his lead at first with nobody out. And now it's even
that's
up.
Outside.
Late swing, foul to the left.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging. So up next, Jason Giambi. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one way inside. And that one in the air center field. Friedel in and to his right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Zach Neto. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And a swing and a miss there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Back here in Cincinnati, now the third baseman, Noelvi Marte. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. That one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Foul ball there. 2 out, space is empty. De La Cruz getting to start at shortstop, 23 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tony Santillan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rates.
Looks like extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, save.
He's good.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Here's Wade Boggs now. Inside, just missed. Fought off foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Jose Siri now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Late on that fastball.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Boggs on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
It's 0-1.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Boggs around second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Next to hit, Jason Bay. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball.
First and third, one down. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit as a run scores. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Back to the top of the lineup, Colt Keith, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there. That's strike one. Out to short. De La Cruz fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play. Bottom half of inning number 2, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count is 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. TJ Friedel stands in now and watches strike one. Just missed. And delivers outside. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 1 down, bases empty. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice job of driving that pitch.
Now on the bump, Gregory Soto.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
In the dirt, nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Chases that one out of the zone, and there's 2 away. Jose Trevino in the box now. Takes strike 1. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And fouled off. Hacks and misses. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Taylor Rogers.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ripped on a line to center. Friedel makes the grab on the run. And now the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner,
Outside,
but a
that's
nice
the ball.
job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. That clips the corner. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Zach Neto getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center field. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
1-0.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Two down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Now here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Joe Kelly.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Reds down to their final out. Noelvi Marte digs in now. Kelly, a slender right-hander. They're down to their final strike. The Reds down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. just about set. Our starter in this one, Kumar Rocker.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Simeon, toss over to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. That one ripped left field. Langford going back, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Jason Giambi in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes. Two the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now. Marcus Simeon stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that one missing low. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And there are 2 outs. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
A little bit low. And the count is 1-2. Swings and misses. Back at Globe Life Field. Now it's the DH, Zach Neto. That one is absolutely belted into the corner, but foul. Liner caught it second. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a little roller right side. Simeon toss over to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. And that one fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Diving, but it gets down for a hit.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Jose.
On the mound now, Bobby Milner. And now it's Jose Siri.
Number 41, Bobby Milner.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Boggs, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next
One
pitch
ball,
misses
2
way
strikes.
outside. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Line drive, that's a base hit. Boggs around second, headed for third. The relay throw,
He's safe.
but he's in there easily.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
Ball
No
1, no
problem
strikes.
handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Two on, 2 outs. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. Bottom of the second. Here's Josh Young. Max Fried will go to work. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one down. Stepping in, Kyle Higashioka. Infield shifted to the pull side. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Josh Smith now at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
To the right side. The throw to first. And the inning is back in Arlington. Now the left fielder, Jason Bay. Milner back to work. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Smith under it. And out number 1 on the grab. And now Colt Heat grounded out his first time up. Just off the inside edge. And foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Top of the third, no score. Hit in the air out to center field. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Now, Ellie De La Cruz. Fly to left his first time. Liner, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now here is Jason Giambi. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Rudder goes again. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Rudder goes again. Hard liner. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 2-0. Jacob Webb comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Neto stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Smith makes the grab, and that's the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jonah Heim.
The designated hitter, Jonah Heim.
There's the strike.
Now pitching, Gregory.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. First pitch misses. And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch is outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 1 strike away. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that just misses. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 2-0. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. And here is Colt Keith. Not even close there. And this one is off and running. Breaking ball inside. Now 2-0. He was late there. Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Off the mark there, and now 3-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. He's a dynamic player.
Yeah, Boog, the youngest player ever to hit 25 home runs and steal 60 bags, and you never know what he's going to do next.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Slings to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses.
Inside.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Witt right there to make the grab. And to the plate for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Blanco goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Here's Mark Canha. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is down low. Out to short, De La Cruz. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one sliced foul. Swing and a miss. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now the DH, Zach Neto. As the lefty gets to work. And there's the strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. Shea Langoliers, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Slice to right. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Here's Ray Boggs now. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball. Fouled off to the right.
Finish him.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2. That one to first. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning at the plate, Salvador Perez. And that one almost got him.
Counts 1-0.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Just missed.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And that's a little high. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Joey Wiemer in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Out to short, De La Cruz. Zips it to first. Royals set down.
Pitching for the Royals.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Lucas Erce. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Late swing, fouled off. Now 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Now this is a rocket to left. Makes the catch for the second out.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Jason Bay stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. Crochet back to work. And he gets tied up right there.
0-1's the count.
Luke Weaver gets the ball now.
Luke Weaver.
A little bit high. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And now here is Michael Garcia. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That one off the mark. It's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Michael Massey. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Gets him to chase after that one. Langoliers collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout.
Pitching for the Royals, number 56, Hunter Harvey.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Hunter Harvey. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Weimer settles under this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He gets there. Winning run at third with only one out. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. On the board first, it's 1-0. And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Back there. To the warning track. Makes the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals.
Now pitching,
Gregory Soto. On to pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Next pitch is downstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now the number 2 hitter, Mark Canha.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out. Win at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. That one in triple digits.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss as he was out front. With the tying run at second, winning run at first. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Trying to deliver as the hero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing and a miss at a slider. Soto is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that'll do it. 1-0. Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. The show brings you down. And the batter now, Colt Keith. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's one away. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That's in.
And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
And now it's going to be Jason Giambi. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Popped up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Bottom of the first. Here's Nico Horner. Off the plate inside. Ball 1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it.
Horner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second. Nobody out. Next pitch just misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
That missed. That's a ball.
Man at second.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
Just off the outside edge. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
That's him.
Missed inside with the curve. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Fans another. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Zach Neto. Shota back to work. Out front, rip foul. Swung on, belted. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
He was all over that one. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. In the dirt, blocked.
No ball, 1 strike.
Well done behind the dish. That one found hard the other way. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Yeah, the batter now, Wade Boggs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Tucker makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jose Siri now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And it's through for a hit. Langoliers around third. In there. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Adolis Garcia. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Rips one to right. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Into second, and he's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Colt Keith, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. On the ground. Horner throws to first. That ends the here at Wrigley Field. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Just missed.
A 3-0 lead is great.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Luke Weaver. Pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. That one missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Line drive, base hit right field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Ian Happ up to hit. There's the strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Good eye in that spot. Busch on second. Swanson on at first with nobody out. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. High fly ball out towards left field. Back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
And yes, he did. He went around. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bay tracks it down for the out. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Caleb Thielbar.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
De La Cruz in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses. Full count, 3-2.
Got a full count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. And he swings through that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. Pulls it in for the out. Zach Neto getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's there. He's got it. Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the third. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Just missed. Weaver in his 8th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Got him looking. 1 out. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. And misses inside. Hit in the air left field. Bay goes after it. Makes the grab for the second out. 1 out left for the Cubs.
Now
they turn things over to the southpaw, Gregory Soto. He's into the game with the bases empty. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. They're down to their final strike. The Cubs down to their final strike.
That's the ball.
That one misses. 1-2 the count. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.